Muriel! 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 Where's my dinner?
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! So today we're going to start Zexal today. We're going to start with Alito and Spirit of the Battle Boxer. We're probably going to be mostly playing. We made some changes to some decks and stuff like that. Added things, didn't add things, you know. I'm going to continue my route of Auroradon Slop because this deck is super cool. I think this beats 1-for-1 as my greatest creation personally, and I added some depth to it. We're going first though. There is a going second combo I do actually have in the works. As you can see, you kind of already see a bit of it. So if you know what card we're running, then you know what card we're running. I can kind of show it like right here. Where is it? So we're running this guy for going second. If you don't know what the Karakiri Shoguns do, there's 3 of them. Basically, what they do is that they summon Karakiri monsters from the deck. Unfortunately, from the deck, not hand. So the idea is that we would go into Satellite Warrior and be able to destroy 2 cards, because we would already have, we would do the normal thing where we go into Musashi first, and then Musashi and O-Line usually will become Shogun, and then Shogun summons Nanishi from the deck, who's a level 3 tuner. We're running this one, the other one, just in case we draw him, quote-unquote, or in case we draw Nanishi, because then we can't do anything with Nanishi, unfortunately. I mean, we can normal summon her, but, like, unfortunately, she doesn't do anything. It's fine. So we have this setup going, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Cock-a-doodly-doo, and then we're going to Scrap Recycler Tizvern. I think, yeah. Thankfully we have the Strudo, that's also really helpful. Okay, Scrap Recycler is going to send Tizvern, I think. Or we can send Sulfnir. We could do that. Sulfnir might be the better thing to send to the graveyard, in all honesty. Because we'll be able to add Citri back to our hand pretty much instantly. Or we can go for Rion as well. That's another option we can go for. Because we have to, instead of Jet Synchron, we're gonna have to send a tuner, or we're gonna have to play a Crsytron tuner. So I think I'm gonna go with Tizvern, who's gonna add Sulfnir to hand, I think. Does it really matter? I mean, for deck thinning reasons, yes, it does matter, so we'll go for the deck thinning. Because we'll have a Citri in our hand regardless. Or a Ronin, I don't know. So we'll add Sulfnir. I think I'm gonna go for Rion, actually. I mean, we don't have any spells, so we don't have to worry about Musashi not summoning the monster we add to our hand. But yeah, so we're gonna go with Halki Fibrax here. Unfortunately, we did add more Garnets to the deck. Technically, we added 2 more Garnets, which is not great. But for going first, seeing them is not terrible, per se. I think Destrudo, I don't think Destrudo really cares what we have set up. I don't think it does. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Musashi's gonna be able to do what he does anyways. I might go the Parasurl route, though. I might do that. I'll have to think about it. Because if I go Parasurl, I can get him in the graveyard. But I have no way of getting Citri back to my hand that way, because I'll already add her back to my hand to activate Sulfnir's goofy-ass effect. You know, the usual thing. We can also... I also found out one other thing I should probably mention. We don't have to destroy Auroradon. We can just destroy 2 tokens if we want. But in all honesty, I want to still destroy Auroradon because we need the extra token space right now. Because then we'll have too many tuners on the field. We won't be able to do what we want to do. Okay. And then we're going to go down the Crsytron route here. So we're going to activate... Oh no, we actually can't go down the Crsytron route here, so we actually have to first go into Musashi, and then add Citri back to our hand, and then we can go down the Crsytron route, which means I could potentially, since we're going into Synchros for the rest of the turn, I could actually go into something like Tizvern or Paris Turtle, and activate their effects in the following turn. Right, that would be kind of nice. Add Citri back to hand. Yep, activate O-Lion. So, okay, we don't have Jet Synchron. Which means I might Oh wait, we can go Infinity and Dragster. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's go down that route. Let's go Infinity and Dragster. Because we can do that, because we have the Destroyer. That's why the Destroyer is in here, actually. He's not only there to be helpful for special summoning, he's also there to literally just be an extra tuner, so we can go into Dawn Dragster, basically. So we'll just summon Sitri from the deck. And then go into another level 5. So I added Hagoita to the deck, who I'm going to play now. Just as another level 5 machine synchro. Even though we can't really special summon him, I thought about adding a Speedroid tuner into the deck to like help with things, but I realized in hindsight that that's not really a good idea. It's just going to add more garnets to the deck, but Hagoita can become useful if we need him to. So then we're gonna go Nova into Infinity and beyond. And then we will make Dawn Dragster and end our turn. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. And then we have another level 2 tuner in our hand, so if we do have to use our Dawn Dragster effect, we can actually go into another one the following turn, which would be nice. So I'm pretty confident. We also have a way of getting a Tisver in our graveyard next turn as well, using Scrap Recycler, so we have options, right? We have options. I could summon... What I might do actually instead is I'm gonna try to use a Dawn Dragster effect first. Get him down to level 5, summon him, go into Shogun. Right, go into Shogun. Summon a Nishi and go Satellite Warrior. I could do that. I should have negated that effect, I realize in hindsight. Let's see here. I have a Crsytron, that's good. Yeah, I have a Crsytron. This is actually kind of perfect. Yeah, and I can probably get like... Yeah. So I can get 2 tuners on the field, which would be nice. I think, right? Will we be able to get 2 tuners? No, I won't. I want to be able to go into Satellite Warrior this turn. Just because, or Vermilion Dragon Mech. Either of those sound good. I could also go Chinbara. That also is another route I can go down. I might do that, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down that route. So we'll go Scrap Recycler here. Send Crsytron. We can also set Jet Synchron. I like that idea too. Yeah, let's just send Crsytron. Activate the effect of Sulfnir. Unfortunately, I have no way of getting a Sitri back to my hand. Because I already used Usashi's effect. Yeah, I think you have to be... Do you have to be destroyed? Yeah, this card is destroyed, so you have to destroy him in order for him to summon something from the deck. We also can go Rion if we want. But we can also just use our 3rd Sitri. Okay, so we can go Chenbara here, I think. Or Vermilion Dragon Mech. Either of those sound pretty good. What else can we activate in the grave? Tisverd's effect. Oh yeah, actually this is what I should have done, actually. Here, we're gonna do this instead. So we will add Rion to our hand. Actually, I have an idea. Activate Crsytron, summon Rion. Yeah. So we're gonna go Chinbara and we're gonna go Satellite Warrior, I think. So let's go Chinbara first. How many Synchros will we have in the grave? 3? So we could pop all 3 of those cards. Yeah, so this is good. Yeah, let's pop all 3 of these cards now. Yeah, we'll have 3 Synchros in our grave, which means we'll be able to pop 3 cards. So yeah, see, adding Satellite Warrior was excellent. He is probably the best addition I've done to this deck. He really is like helpful for just removing shit, because I found that removing cards is just a bit of a problem for the deck. What? Oh, because of fucking... Is it because of your effect? How many... Oh, I only have one Synchro in the grave. What? Oh, right, because Musa... That's right. So, okay, so now we're fucked. These could be annoying traps. Okay, Mirror Force, we have to negate that. I hope that's not a second, like, chainable trap, please. I got rid of my Dawn Dragster for this, man. Ah, all my Synchros in the grave. Or in their food for, whatchamacallit. Okay, that's fine. I can beat over that. Please don't be called a Haunted or Pinpoint Guard. Okay, you're not. You got another fucking Veil, dude? Oh my god. Okay, that was really annoying. So it turns out all my Synchros were in, were Exceed material, that's why. That's why I can go fuck myself. So it would have been better to keep Dawn Dragster on the field then. Until we started using materials. That would have been probably the smarter decision, but it's fine. We still have another negate, so it's not a huge deal, so we'll go for Chinbara. Kill Glassjaw. Glassjaw can't do anything yet. You better have another Veil, bitch. Oh my god, what the fuck? Die. Go away. Go away. Fuck off. No. No more Veils. Alright, we can just kill him. Phew. Thank Christ. Holy shit. So Vermilion Dragon Mech would have probably been the better choice there then. But it doesn't matter. Annika Boom. More Aurodon slop, please. I love the slop. Tasty slop. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's so yummy summoning a bunch of fucking machine synchros and kicking the shit out of my opponent. Alright, we're going second, so now I get to show off the going second combo if we don't draw our Garnet. Hopefully we don't. If we don't draw Danishi, we're good. Alright, we're looking good. Got 2 Crsytrons in our hand, we got Scrap Recycler. I'm feeling great. If we draw a Cock here, we're even better. Oh, the Strudo is so good. The Strudo is perfect. Yeah, this is excellent, actually. We got everything we need. So let's go Scrap Recycler into Tizvern, I think. So we should be able to pop 2 cards, because I'm not going to go Cyber Dragon Infinity. I'm going to try to actually like summon a bunch of Synchros. Who do I want to add to hand? Paraturtle? Yes. Paraturtle is also a good choice to summon here. And then, yeah, let's go Paraturtle. Send the Paraturtle, summon Citree. Yeah, we're gonna go down the Crsytron route here. We don't have to. We could have gone to Strudo, but the Strudo is a free level 7 Synchro, so I'm gonna kind of keep him the way he is. So you don't have to like awkwardly Synchro climb. So we'll summon Citree here. Summon Jet Synchron from the hand using Hulk's effect, because thankfully he could be summoned from the hand. We didn't draw any of the Garnets that were gonna like royally fuck us over. So I'm feeling pretty darn good about that. Feeling pretty darn good. Summon Jet Synchron from the hand. Sorry, I just had lunch, so I'm gonna burp. Going to Aurodon, and then again, this is where things will look a little different in a second once we go into Musashi. It'll look normal until we go into Musashi, then we're going to do some different stuff. So we're going to activate our tokens. So what I might do is... do I get rid of Dawn here? I might not get rid of Dawn. I might actually pop 2 tokens. Yeah, so what I might do here is I might pop 2 of the tokens. Summon on O-Lion. O-Lion... Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna see how this works out. So I'm gonna destroy 2 tokens. Gonna summon O-Lion. So now we'll actually have a 2000 attack monster in our field. So yeah, you don't have to destroy Aurodon, by the way, if you don't want to. Go into a Musashi. Musashi Sakakake. Alright. Add Citry back to hand. Use Parastitle's effect. And activate O-Line when we get the chance. So add Citry back to hand. Yep. O-Line's back. We have Jet Synchron also, but I don't think we'll have any non-tuners that we can't get access to. So now we get some Citry from our hand using Parastitle's effect. And then here's where things get fucking weird. So then we're gonna go into Kokiri Shogun, the level 7 one, or Birei, or is that his name? Birei. And then, see, this is where the innovation really comes into play. And then we're gonna summon Nanishi from our deck. So yeah, we run this in case we draw Nanishi, so we can go into this to go into Vermilion Dragon Mech instead as an alternative play. Or if we draw him, we can actually summon him from our hand using Nanishi's effect, because Nanishi can summon Kokiri monsters, or allow you to normal summon twice, basically. So we're not going to do anything with that. We're actually going to go immediately into a Satellite Warrior. So funnily enough, we could OTK with Chunbara, but I don't think we need to. We're going to go for Satellite Warrior. We got 2 Sinkers in the grave, which means Satellite Warrior will activate his effect to pop 2 cards. Getting him to 4,500. And then... oh, he also has his own O-Line. Oh, that's funny. And then we can go Jet Synchron. I might go down that route. Can we summon an attack position? So we can beat over that? Yeah, we can summon in whatever position we want. So I might actually summon the Jet Synchron in attack position here. We'll get rid of Crsytron Impact. I don't think I need it. Yeah, so we'll just attack over the token using Jet Synchron. And then I'm going to use the effect of you to then target you. We're going to make probably a Samurai Destroyer. I like that idea. He does more damage. And we have a 500 attack monster, which means we can beat over the token anyway. So this should be game? Yeah, this is game. Cool, this is an OTK. Amazing. See? OTK, it works. And the Jet Synchron is there for insurance. Perfect. It actually worked. Cool. I totally tested this. I totally did. Don't worry, I tested it. I tested it myself. It's forklift certified. It's alright. This deck's so much fun, I love it. Alright, next is Astral, Utopia? Okay, that's fine. I don't remember them having too much annoying bullshit, so... I mean, they get big, but I can just pop them. A lot of them can just die to just random card effects. Do I want to go first to... I could go second. Honestly, I think against this deck, I might want to pop shit. Actually, this is a real strategic decision. I'm going to start with going first. His cards can get pretty strong, so Dawn Dragster actually is not a helpful card. But at the same time, though, we can get if he activates like rank up stuff, I can pop them. We drew Destrudo, that's so good. We got Undyne, actually like Undyne here over Scrapper Cycler because we didn't draw the Genesis Controller, which means we can thin our deck out even more. So I'm going to start off by summoning Adara, which means we don't have to use our Citry. We can actually save her for later. And then I'm going to normal summon Undyne, who's going to send Sulfnir. Yes, send Sulfnir, and then we're going to add Genesis Controller to our hand. Basically making our future Undynes a brick, but it's still fine. And then later down the road, we can go down the Citry route. So I'm going to go with Hulk here, as we typically should do. Boom. And then we're going to summon Jet Synchron. Don't worry, we'll do our, before we activate Musashi, we will summon our Citry and use her and a level 3 token to go into Musashi, allowing us to add her back to hand. But honestly, we don't really have any ways of like, I mean, we can use her again next turn with Sulfnir, So we basically can just use like extra copies of her basically, which is nice. But we won't be able to summon her for deck for too long. Let me think. What do I want to do here? Do I want to go down the route of... I mean, I have to summon Citri to add her back to hand. Sort of? What other machines can I play? Honestly, I can add Hulk back to the extra deck and use his graveyard effect. Or his quick effect. A Synchro Tuner from Grave. So I can go like Formula Synchron as well. Do I run Formula Synchron in the deck? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Honestly, I might get rid of this. I don't need this card anymore. Also, I don't really want to run that one anymore. So I might add the TG Synchro Tuner, the Witch, for Hulk targeting, and Formula Synchron. I think I'll add those guys in there eventually. But yeah, we're gonna have to, we have to destroy Auroradon here, which is fine for him because we need to go into, we honestly need to go into a Cyber Dragon Infinity anyways. It's actually really important we go down the Infinity route. We also have the Destroyer to go into a Dawn Dragster, which is perfect. So we'll be able to end off on Dawn Dragster and Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is perfect. Pop him, summon another Citri, and then we'll be able to add one of our Citris back to our hand, which is good. Which means you can use Sulfur's effect again to summon her again from the deck. Or we can access the Parasturtle with Scrap Recycler next turn. I could do that. But we'll have to focus on going for the OTK next turn, I think. That is what we will do. Musashi Sakakaki is back to add more machines back to our hand. Usually Crsytron Citri. Usually gonna be Citri. Kaboom. Then we're gonna go for Hagoita. This way we can preserve Chenbara-chan for a following turn anyway, so I actually like the Hagoita addition. I got rid of Metal End's Metal Marcher. There was scenarios where we did want to go into him, but in all honesty, I'd rather just not. And in all honesty, there's going to be some scenarios where we probably don't want to go down the whatever route. So, my plan now is, now that we have this, this whole satellite warrior thing, I'll definitely have to prioritize using our Dragon Infinity effect to send these synchros to our grave, so that way we can pop cards and shit. That'll be really important. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then we're gonna summon Destrudo to summon Dawn Dragster. I could save this for later and add Herald to the deck. That could be cool. I mean, if I just draw another Destrudo here, because we run 3, by the way. We're running 3 Destrudos in our deck. Because it's just that darn good. And then we have the Jet Synchron for follow-up as well, so we can save that for later. We can use Jack's Controller as discard fodder. Alright, 10 Goldfish. I'm actually going to negate that with our Cyber Dragon Infinity. Send any of our Synchros. Alright, good. We have face downs, which is good for Dawn Dragster, so we drew Parasturtle. That's really, really good. We still have our normal summon too that we can use, so I'm kind of thinking like, okay, do I just normal summon Citri here? Or do I normal summon Genex Controller? Try to go... We can just go down this route, to be honest. Let's do this. Sulfnir. Send Parasturtle. And then we're gonna have Sulfnir summon Sulfnir. Right? Yes. Sulfnir summon Sulfnir. And then Parasturtle will summon Citri. And then we'll go into Beat A. We'll go into Beat A if we want to. Yeah, so let's go Parasturtle. Summon Citri from our hand. allowing us to go into a BA. And then we'll have 2 synchros in our grave, which means we get to pop 2 cards. So we'll use BA here to summon Nanishi from the deck. And then we'll go for Satellite War. We'll have 2 synchros in our grave, which means we'll pop those face downs and OTK our opponent. Oh my god, this is the best deck ever. This really is. We have just created the GOAT deck. We have done it. This is the greatest synchro deck of all time. We have absolutely cooked super hard with this deck. Holy shit, we just fucking went hard with this deck. So fucking hard. Lower the attack of infinity, actually. Send the Hagoita. No Book of Moon, and then if he wants to activate something else. Alright, let's put Dondrax to attack mode, and we basically win. Right? He didn't get to destroy the second card, so unfortunately he didn't get to 45, but I think this is lethal. No, this is just off. By 100 damage. Oh no, and I could have summoned Jet Synchron to finish this off. Oh, damn it. I actually fucked up. No, it's not the OTK. Damn it. Damn it. I could have actually saved this. I could have actually saved this if I just summoned Jet Synchron as insurance. I would have won, like, literally turn 3, which would have been so good. But whatever, we'll win in this turn right now. This should just kill. Yep, it's only 1,000. Only 1,000 defense, which means you're dead. Amazing, amazing synchro deck this is. Yeah, let's beat you up. The Archduke's Order, I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's gonna get Auroradon slopped in the face. That is what's gonna happen to this. That is exactly what's gonna happen to this thing. It's gonna get Auroradon. Yeah, the fucking... Man, the Satellite War is so good. What a great addition to this deck. Truly an innovative deck. And now our combo is absolutely dead. So now I'm gonna actually try to figure out what to do without our Auroradon. So I don't remember, do I actually run any Synchro Tuners? I do, actually. I do run Quandax, which actually isn't that bad. So we can keep Hulk on the field. So I can go Cock-a-doodly-doo. Yeah. Into Jet Synchron, I think. Yeah, we can go Cock. Into Adara. So what I might do here is maybe just put up a defensive wall. Here, I might do that. I can also go Jet Synchron, or I can go Nanishi. Yes. Yeah, let's special summon Nanishi, actually. I got an idea. Let's try to innovate a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright. Look at that. And then we can go into Auroradon here. Yes. I was thinking, like, maybe we can summon Quandax. Which, honestly, I might replace him with TG Wonder Magician, honestly. For that particular effect. But I think here we can go into a Musashi to add our Hulk back to our hand for later. So we can go down. Yeah. Do I want to keep Auroradon on the field? Maybe. Yeah, because we don't have O-line. So let's just go into a Hagoita, I think. Or Musashi. To add Adara back to our hand, or Hulk. I think we should save Musashi and just go for Hagoita. Using these. Normal summon O-line the next turn, if with whatever tokens we have left. Hope we draw a Crsytron, question mark? Yeah. Can also raise the levels of these guys, so that might also help too. Okay. scuffed combo aside, fun enough drawing this card isn't that bad, because then we can just go Nanishi. I was able to add it as an extra tuner. Okay, normal summon O-Lion. Going to Samurai Destroyer. Because we can't go into Beat-A. Or we can go into Don Traxter. That might be a good idea, actually. So let's normal summon O-Line here. Yeah, go into Don Traxter, I think. Or we go for Cyber Dragon Infinity. By going for Nanishi. We can go for, yeah, we can go for that. Add Hulk back to our hand. Because we just can't get a Crsytron card to save our life right now. Go into Cyber Dragon Infinity instead. And then pop a card. Yeah, we can destroy a token to destroy one card on the field. Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah, alright, let's go into Musashi. It'll seem like a waste, but we get to go into Cyber Dragon Infinity here, which is nice. Yeah, so activate Musashi to add, not Nanishi, maybe Hulk. So honestly, we could probably use his effect later to summon Quandax, but again, I might replace that with Wonder Magician. There we go. Could I go down? Yeah, here we go. And then we can pop a card using Auroradon. So keeping Auroradon on the field was the smart play here, allowing us to have that set up. Again, we just can't get access to another Crsytron card right now, which is you know, that is my problem, to be fair. Could we have gone down a different route? Possibly. Possibly. But I think we'll be okay. And then we can destroy one of our tokens using Auroradon's effect, which is nice. What does he do when you just add a trap from graveyard to hand? That's terrible. To be fair, I believe it's because the Mecha Phantom Beast trap is excellent. Destroy the face down, in all honesty. What was it? Stronghold of the Moving Fortress. Oh, these are like gadgets or whatever. This should just kill anything. UFO Turtle. You know what? No. Go for it. I'll negate the second one, though. Actually, I won't negate it. Because I'll just steal it. Because you put it in attack position. So this actually benefits me. Activate the effect. Steal it. Slurp. Thanks. Got you on the ropes, don't I, Bronk? Don't I? We can go for a level 6 Synchro here if we want. Or we could just pop it with the Auroradon. I have Coral Dragon in the deck, do I? No, I don't. I actually ruined it. Yeah, pop a card. Boom. What the fuck? Mechlor Army of Skell. Whatever. Jax Controller is, I guess, good enough stats for what we want to do with it. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, we're not quite lethal yet. Almost, though. Yeah, see, even if we sucked it up, we would have definitely not done enough damage. So, regardless, this is going to have to go on for another turn. Oh, yeah. Swords of Revealing Light, huh? No. Let's put some of our Synchros in the grave. We'll suck that up next turn, honestly. Yeah, we'll suck that up. We could just we could distribute any monster. It's actually pretty good. So let's activate the effect. Oh, it has to be a face-up attack position monster. I see. To activate his goofy ass effect. I guess that's fine. Destroy him to then summon somebody. Anybody. I think Crsytron's fine. And then we'll just summon Crsytron from our deck. And then we'll just use her next turn to go into a Dawn Dragster or something. Just beat over these cards. Well, this is taking a lot longer than I think it should, but whatever. Okay, so we'll just kill him this turn. Yeah, use Musashi actually, because we don't really plan on using him anymore. And we're not going to even go into whatchamacallit. We're going to Dawn Dragster here. Yeah, because they're going to get banished. Boom. That's fine. We can negate that if we need to. I'm actually going to negate that probably with Cyber Dragon Infinity. Alright. Scrap Iron Scarecrow is not going to work. Put Synchros in the grave. So this should just die to piercing damage. Yep, it'll die to piercing damage, and so will Bronk. See you later. Alright, I think we have time for one more. Catherine the Wind-Ups. Auroradon Slop. Auroradon Slop. Let's keep going first. Just keep going first. Alright, we got the Destrudo. We unfortunately drew some pretty bad cards, actually, so we have to use our Destrudo, unfortunately. We have Tizvern, which actually isn't that bad. Tizvern and Destrudo are going to have to do what they do. Unfortunately, we have to use them because we drew the unfortunate Garnet of Gen X Controller plus Undyne, which makes this even more of a punch to the fucking deck. Because basically, to try to explain it, when you draw a Gen X Controller, Undyne's a brick. It doesn't do anything anymore. You can't send cards to the graveyard, which is gay as fuck in my opinion, but whatever. And I'm not gonna run any more Gen X Controllers. That's just gonna add more Garnets. Forget it. That's more bricking. I'd rather not do that. But I want more cards that send water monsters to the grave, you know? But we can do Jet Synchron here. This actually isn't that bad. Tizvern's gonna be able to activate or add Sulfnir, who is what we need right now to save our behinds. He's gonna save our behind, he is. We know Musashi at Crsytron, but it doesn't do anything because we don't have Crsytron in our grave, so I might have to come up with an alternate pathway. We can still go into 2-level whatchamacallits. But what I might do here is I might do the smart thing. Here. Do I destroy 2 tokens? No, let's destroy a token and Auroradon. Yeah, let's do that. Summon O-Line. And then summon Sulfnir. We're gonna summon Crsytron from the deck. And then use her effect for going into a Dawn Dragster. We're gonna put her here. And I don't know, do we just go Musashi here? Add back, I don't know. What do we add back? Sulfnir. Doesn't really matter too much. Sulfnir could be in the hand or grave, doesn't really matter. Let's add Sentry back to our hand, actually. Yeah, what are we thinking? Add Sentry back to hand. So that way we can activate the effect later. Then we're going to activate Jet Synchron's effect. To then summon itself by getting rid of Genix Controller. It'll be good to get rid of Undyne. Undyne was probably the better card to get rid of, because now we don't have really, like, a tuner for that. So let's go to John Draxter this way. And then we'll go into another Don Draxter. And unfortunately, we have to keep Musashi on the field. We could also... Yeah, we're going to have to just summon, that. Unfortunately, Sulfnir is going to have to go away. But we'll get 2 Don Draxters, which is pretty cool. I thought about running the rank 7 thingamabob. The rank 7 Mecha Phantom Beast, because he can summon 2 more tokens. We control 2 level 7s, which I think would be kind of nice. You know what's that on Draxter? Let's go Bide. Bide can summon Nanishi. That could be cool. No, missed timing. I think in the back of my head, this is gonna miss timing, isn't it? So we should have gone Don Draxter. That would have been the better choice. Damn it. We missed timing. I can't believe it, dude. Cyber Dragon Infinity was the better play after all. Who knew? Oh, not sort of. Who's better play? Honestly, maybe not. We can go Samurai Destroyer here, actually. Or we can go Vermilion Dragon Mech. Or we can do the smart thing here. Force you into attack position. Unfortunately, we threw away our level 3 tuner, which stinks. You also have Tizvern. That's pretty cool, but, like, doesn't do anything. I might go Vermilion Dragon Mech, or I might go Samurai Destroyer, because we have a way of dealing with that. Yeah, I might go down the Samurai Destroyer route, in all honesty. Or again, we can go Vermilion Dragon Mech. Pop this. Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. Let's go Vermilion Dragon Mech. Because B-Day isn't going to be able to do anything anyway, so it does not matter. Damn, I could have Jetix Controller and just went into a fucking, like, Oh, wait, it wouldn't have mattered too much. We wouldn't even want to do that. Alright, Spanish Tuner, Spanish Jetix Controller, I guess, or O-Line, doesn't really matter. What do I want to kill? A face down could be negated. Yeah, get rid of the... Ah, I see. That's how you get past your bullshit. I mean, I could just beat you over. There we go. Piercing damage, go. Unfortunately, we had no way of sending Tizvern, which stinks. Would have loved to send Tizvern to the grave. Because honestly, I don't even want to see Tizvern in my hand unless I have a Sulfnir. Wind-up bullshit? No, I'm not going to let you do your wind-up bullshit. Fortunately, no Cyber Dragon Infinity right now. I would like to have it, but... I understand that we just can't get it. You can't link, can you? Reduce card by level, so you're gonna go into another fucking goddamn it. You're gonna go into the one that just stalls fucking time. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go into that one. If our... Oh boy. Well, that just fucking sucks. I think we get to summon a Bash Tuner. Yeah, let's do it. Let's resummon O-Lion, bitch. Oh no, he adds back to hand. I should have done Sentry. Fuck. Oh shit, that stinks. What? Hey, you're an asshole. Fuck you. Oh, come on. He made a comeback. What the hell, man? Okay. Alright, we need to think. How are we going to get out of this? Cock turns into a 4, which actually is good, because that means Tisvern can help make Samurai Destroyer, which will kill that. Well, not real. Actually, he negates his effects, so Samurai Destroyer can't just get rid of that. I was going to try to go into a Cyber Dragon Infinity, but that wasn't going to work. So I think, yeah, we got to go Cock here. And then we're going to go Tisvern, who's going to go into Samurai Destroyer, and then what? We're going to add Sulfnir to hand, I guess? Yeah, Samurai Destroyer can get us out of this. Tisvern, add Sulfnir, I think, even though it's like we need another Crsytron to do what we need to do, honestly. But we need Sulfnir back anyways. But we can also go Smyger and add back, yeah, you go down that route next turn, honestly. Okay, we get to negate your effect, so see you later. And then we go Smyger, and if Smyger dies, we can add the trap. Oh boy, Hunter. Uh-oh. Okay, this is getting really annoying. We can't beat over that with any of our monsters, can we? Undyne can't even beat that. So we gotta go Smyger here, I guess. Allow it to die. Get rid of that. No, I want to do the damage, but I need to stall a bit. Actually, I might take damage here. Activate Smyger's effect in the grave. Add the trap. And then we'll be able to summon Citri? Yeah. And then go into another level 7. I like that idea. We can go into a Don Dragster, I think. Okay. Let's activate this. Go back into Citri. Who's then going to summon Musashi from the graveyard, and then we can synchro summon again, and we can go into a Don Dragster. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. And then Smyger again. I guess we can Smyger again, huh? If I could just get access to Sulfnir, that would also be helpful. But Undyne can't do anything. Well, he put his Shin defense position, so actually Smyger's pretty good here. Yeah, let's go for Smyger because he's now at 0 defense. Could have gone Parastartle, would have been the same thing in all honesty, so we can attack that. Attack that, do piercing. And then we're not done yet, unfortunately. Yeah, this was fucked. Drawing the O-line just really kills this deck. As you can see, we have to play really slow if we do that. And we're just not drawing into another Sulfnir, and we keep drawing Undyne and no Scrap Recycler. So it all just kind of goes to hell at that point. We won. Just do the piercing, we're out of here. Yeah, we're out of here. That took way too long. Okay, yeah, that took way too long. I said we had time for one more, but we were going about 50 minutes. So next we're gonna fight Dextra and her Sylvian Blessing. So I will see you guys next time.